Hello, trading is closed on September 8th, 2016. Yesterday we said that unless we gapped up and promptly took out this high, lower prices should be coming. We had a target of 2182.04, which printed. We said that ideally we should gap down and promptly reverse this entire rally leg, which we did. During the day, MEJT here said ultimately lower and higher prices would print. We got the higher prices. There's an ultimate target of 2177.48. We usually don't have to wait too long for it to print, but there's no specific time limit. In the afternoon, MEJT said this drop was a false drop and that prices would retrace, which they did. There's the white dot. Well, there's a lot to like about today's action with one big catch. Here was a wall. We have a hole in the wall gap. Typically these things fill pretty promptly, and we go over the top of this wall and find resistance there. Usually we don't have to wait too long, and the ideal situation would be if we had a gap up tomorrow and took out this high promptly. We also have 2 days in a row where we gapped down and couldn't close under any of the lows. That's positive. And tomorrow has a daily pattern which has a strongly positive tendency. So all these things lead me to believe that we'll trade higher tomorrow, ideally, but not 100%, ideally by gapping up and promptly taking out this high. The one catch is there's an ultimate target of 2177.48. Since October of 2013, there's only one other ultimate target which hasn't printed. It's about 150 of them a year. So out of the last 450 odd targets, only one hasn't printed. It doesn't have to print tomorrow, but at least it makes it plausible that we could have a gap down under these lows, which would invalidate all those positive signs I discussed. So the call for tomorrow is, unless we gap down, promptly take out these lows, which I have to say isn't my favorite prediction, but isn't impossible. Unless that happens, we should rally, ideally by promptly taking out this high and possibly getting higher than that. If the rally starts on Friday, I think the odds are good. It'll continue throughout the day. If we drop on Friday, we should find some support under this level. And if it holds, of course, a good all-day rally remains possible. And that's today's call.